Today on Unlikely Vegan, I drag my non-vegan neighbor Shawn to Vegfest.
Kind of looks like ground beef, right?
That looks great. And cooking with the hottest trend in vegan cuisine, aquafaba. But can we get past the smell? Yoda, this stinks.
I know, it kind of...
Shawn would be...
Yeah, I know, it doesn't look very impressive. It kind of smells like a chickpea. It's kind of slimy.
Hey, I'm Jay. I'm a teacher and a busy dad. I guess you'd say I'm a guy's guy. I love beer, sports, barbecue, and beer.
Oh, that's good.
But a few years ago, my doctor read me the riot act. She said I had to change or die. That's when I became an unlikely vegan. My neighbor Shawn is a great guy, but he's that guy who would never let tofu cross his lips. We knock the snot out of each other about food and hockey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Good, man. What's going on?
Just a spot.
Oh, Mr. Funny Guy.
That's what I'm here for, man. Hey, Oilers playing tonight?
Yeah, I mean,
Got my
Oilers are
lucky
losing
shirt on?
tonight.
No, they're playing, Jay. The Leafs are losing. I can see
playing.
that.
Leafs are playing tonight, too. Well, listen, how about if the Leafs win, you come to Vegfest with me and you eat tofu.
All right, and if you lose, you have to run around our block in an Oilers shirt and your bathing suit, stopping at my house to sing "Oh Canada."
Deal.
Deal. All right.
Deal, buddy.
You're in, sucker.
You're gonna lose. Yeah.
Let's go, Maggie.
I'm winning, babe.
Thanks to the hockey gods, my Speedo's staying in the drawer.
Hey, Shawn, buddy, how you doing? Guess what? Your Oilers lost. Okay, see you in 10. Cheers.
And it's all vegan.
So, you know, I went into this day pretty cynical, but what really amazed me is how many people are here.
This is our 5th annual Vegfest, and when we first started, we had about 35 vendors and 2,500 people, and each year we've grown, and this year we're expecting 150 vendors and over 9,000 people.
I've never been to Vegfest before. I can't believe I missed out on this all these years. I'm amazed at how many great booths there are, different foods to try. This is truly awesome. But the best fun is doing it with this guy.
Can I have the beer and give him the
I'll
bacon
have the sausage, you'll have the beer.
Would that be okay?
Sounds like fun.
When I watch Shawn's face trying things, it's pure pleasure for me. It was almost my face when I first tried vegan food, and I'm really trying to break down some barriers, trying to introduce him to some new vegan food. There's one thing we had to try, a taco from top London vegan chef Yoda at Yoda's Kitchen.
Hey, Yoda, how you
Yeah,
doing?
good, how are you?
Good, what's going on?
Hi, not too much, just making some tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Can we try some?
Absolutely, you can.
Awesome.
You guys ever had vegan tacos before?
Oh, I have.
I never knew such a thing existed.
Stewed down lentils and beans, and it's got some mushrooms and chipotle peppers and tomato sauce and everything, so.
Stand behind this, huh?
Stand behind it, and I'm going to stand in front of it.
All right.
You ready, brother?
Cheers, handsome.
Cheers.
Yeah.
How is it, good?
Bloody great.
Maybe it's my cooking you don't like. Yeah, it could be.
Some of the food was, you wouldn't know it was vegan food.
Oh, thank you. Best day ever.
You know, I tease Jay a lot about his dedication to practicing the vegan lifestyle. I tease him a lot out of ignorance. This takes dedication. I respect and applaud anyone for that. So good on Jay. Can you hear that? You can't hear that, can you? Okay, good. Good on Jay.
But there's something I heard a lot about at Vegfest, and Yoda graciously offered to come by and teach me about it.
Hey, Yoda, how you doing? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're going to look at aquafaba today.
Aquafaba.
Aquafaba, sorry, I'm wearing aquafaba. Okay, tell me about aquafaba. What are we doing with it?
So aquafaba, in simplest terms, is chickpea water. So yeah, it sounds pretty gross, but I'm going to show you today how to turn the water that's inside this can into a really delicious cocktail. We're going to make a pisco sour.
You had me at hello.
Later, we're going to make a key lime trifle.
Come on.
So basically, we're just gonna get started opening this can,
Okay.
and once we strain it in here, it's gonna look a lot like the water that you normally strain down your sink.
It's like my bath water, I think.
Yeah, it's not a very pleasant looking or smelling liquid.
Smelling that, I would love an egg replacement, but I can't see how that's gonna turn into something delicious. This stinks. Shawn would be disgusted.
I know. At this point, it just looks and smells like bean water.
Yeah.
The other thing that this actually looks like is an egg white.
It does look like an egg white.
So someone somewhere threw this in a blender and waited to see what happens. And it turns out that you can use aquafaba in so many of the same applications as eggs. With the aquafaba, you're gonna use 2 tablespoons of this liquid to replace 1 egg white.
1 egg white.
And I promise if you make French toast
Yes.
with this aquafaba, it won't taste like chickpeas.
Can I fool my kids?
Absolutely. Okay, so first things first to make our pisco sour is I'm gonna break out my cocktail shaker.
Let's do it.
Do you have one of these at home?
Yeah, it's much bigger though. Now she's speaking my language.
So to start, I'm gonna need 1 egg white. So do you remember how many tablespoons I said?
I was listening.
It's 2 tablespoons
That's
for 1
what I
egg
was
white. So
gonna
I'm gonna
I
get
was
you to
gonna say
measure.
that.
I'm gonna get you to measure.
And just throw it in here.
Yep, just throw it right there in the cocktail shaker.
All right.
So you and me need to get to work on juicing these lemons. That's a good trick that you got
Yeah.
there. Squeeze it between your
I
hands
just
or
like playing with lemons.
roll it on your counter a little bit, or your cutting board, sorry.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna cut them in half. We're gonna squeeze them right into this cocktail shaker.
How many lemons do we use?
We're gonna do the juice of 4 lemons, which I know sounds like a lot, but it is a pisco sour. So we do want it to be quite tart.
4 lemons it is.
Here on in, we're gonna add our booze.
Yeah.
So, have you had pisco before?
I have never had
Okay,
pisco.
well you're gonna try it today, and it goes amazing with lemon juice, which is why this cocktail is so popular everywhere in the
I
world.
should
but
probably
especially
sample
Peru.
it first to make sure.
You do one shot? So we're gonna add 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
And I'll leave, maybe I'll just pour a little extra in there for you.
Beautiful.
So we'll do that.
I've never used a shot glass before.
Oh, you just eyeball it?
Bohemian free pour. Holy crap, that's powerful.
How did you like that?
I love Peru.
So with the lemon juice, we need to balance that out a little bit. So we're gonna add a little simple syrup. I've got 1 ounce of simple syrup. We've got the juice of 4 lemons.
Yep.
Last ingredient to balance it out even further is a couple drops of bitters. So I've got some ice cubes here,
Yep.
and then you're just gonna make sure the lid is on really tight.
Yeah, I've done that before. Never good.
Let's give it a good shake. Now you're frothing those egg whites, so you gotta shake it, shake it, shake it.
This is where the aquafaba magic happens. And it's also my workout for today.
All right, so you ready to try these
Let's do
cocktails?
this.
All right, so we've got our glasses here. See how it's foaming up? That's exactly what
Wow.
you want with the pisco sour. All right, so you ready to try a cocktail?
Let's do
All
it,
right, so
girl.
we're just gonna serve it with just a little wedge of lime. And if you go like this, around the rim, you're gonna taste that lime in every sip. All right, cheers.
Here's to llama juice.
What do you think? It's sweet, it's sour, it's a little bitter.
Better
Like
call
it?
work tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. That pisco sour was amazing. Definitely gonna be at my bar.
So next up, Jay, I'm gonna show you the real magic of aquafaba.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna whip this up and turn it into a beautiful meringue, and we're gonna use it to top a key lime trifle.
How are we doing that?
So it's just a few simple ingredients.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pretend that this is egg whites. So we've got our egg whites,
Yep.
our aquafaba, our vegan egg whites.
Yep.
We're gonna add some just plain white sugar,
Perfect.
a little bit of cream of tartar, and a little bit of vanilla for flavor. I've got a mixer for you there. You're gonna do all the hard work today.
I don't know how, but I think I'm messing this up. It's like my wedding night. Nothing's happening.
So this is exactly what happens with aquafaba. Nothing happens, and then the magic happens.
When it stops looking like chickpea slime and starts looking frothy, we add all the other ingredients. And then suddenly, meringue.
Try. Does it taste like chickpeas? Or does it taste like meringue?
That does not taste like hummus or chickpeas or whatever that incarnation was we started with.
Right?
That is
It's
awesome.
magic. Next up, we're gonna add that beautiful meringue to the top of our trifles here. So you take one,
Okay,
and you're just scooping it onto the top here.
scooping on
Yep.
top.
Oh, this is where you really wow your guests. You
Yeah.
bring in a little fire. I'm gonna do the first one, and you're gonna see how this turns into, you like lemon meringue pie, right?
That caramelly smell, the crispy brown, man, have I missed this. Whoa.
Right? Give it a try, tell me what you think.
Cute.
It's good, right? With the torched meringue, it really gives it that pie flavor.
That's a pie in a jar. And you can take it to go.
That's right, yeah.
Can we do a bigger mason jar next time?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
so when Shawn wandered by, I did have some pisco sours ready to go.
Here you go, buddy.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, how was that vegan thing?
Just keep me away from that aquafaba stuff, that aquabulba. That stuff's awful. I mean, it could break your friendship, you know?
I can't blame you, buddy.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Hey, yeah, sure.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.